Hello and welcome back to King's Quest VII. We're done in Dr. Cadaver's office for now, so we're going to head back out and see what we can do with this newly acquired pet we have. I don't know why, I just like closing these gates. It's just been a thing for me in this game.
Whatever the branch shaped like a snake is pointing up, for goodness sake! Run away!
Go and hide! The boogeyman will be inside!
Whenever the branch is pointing down, the boogeyman has gone to town! Whatever the branch shaped like a snake is pointing up, for goodness sake!
Run away!
Go and hide! The boogeyman!
Hi, kids!
Hiya, lady!
Notice that.
Want your head shrunk?
No, thank you. Say, that's a really nice rat you have there.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most mortiferous rat in Ooga Booga!
Would you like to sell him?
No way! Whenever the branch shaped like a snake is pointing up, for goodness!
Guess what I have in here, guys?
Is it a severed head?
A crawling eyeball?
No, it's something better. It's the best, weirdest, creepiest pet in the world.
Nuh-uh!
Oh, yeah? Look!
Cadaverous!
Give it! Give it! Put it on the elevator!
Why don't you just come up here and bring it yourself, lady?
Yeah! Come on up!
Yeah, that's not a good idea. But we'll give it to them.
Cadaverous! He's biting me!
Ooh, Skeletal! Look at his teeth! It's my turn! My turn!
Love at first sight, eh?
It'll be okay, little fella. Let's get out of here.
And now we've got a little rat in our possession. Alright, let's take this little fella back where he belongs.
Look who I found!
And she pulls him out by his tail.
Iggy!
Lovely, Rosella.
Thank you, lady. Thank you so much. The only talent in the world is for digging. But I'll dig you a grave anywhere you want. Here, take this horn.
Ew.
If you blow this horn, I'll hear you. And I'll come and dig your grave. Okay? Come on, Iggy. Let's go fire that bad boy up.
shed. Happy as a clam. Well, at least he's happy. And we've got ourselves a little horn now. Which, unsurprisingly, is shaped kind of like a rat. Alright. There's only a couple more things we have to do before we progress in this chapter. Make some significant progress in the chapter. If you remember the song that the kids were singing earlier, they were talking about the boogeyman's house and how to tell whether he's home or not. If the branch shaped like a snake branch on a tree is pointing up, then he's home, and if it's pointing down, then he's out. And right now you see the branch here is pointing down. And you may have noticed earlier in my previous video that switching between the screens moved it up and down. I'm not sure.
Where do you want me to dig?
I don't really know.
Geez, lady, call me when you know what you want. And don't blow that horn too often. It's enough to wake the dead.
Not a bad word of advice, really. If we actually blow the horn again, nasty things will happen. I can't remember exactly if it's the boogeyman who comes and gets us or if it's something else.
Where do you want me to dig? Geez, lady, call...
Come on. Kill Rosella.
Where do you... Geez, lady.
It's happened before, I know it has.
Who dares disturb my sleep?
That guy is bad news. Next time I'm not waiting to find out just how bad.
So it was the boogeyman who comes up and gets you. Alright, there's one more thing we have to do before we can break into the boogeyman's home, which, in case you hadn't figured out, is what I was attempting to do.
Dearly departed, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to our friend, the kitty cat.
my bestest friend.
It's so putrefied when a kitty has to leave the world so young. She was... Hush up, kitty! She was in the prime of life.
Sounds like she still is.
Well, if only she hadn't been run over by an ox cart. If only she didn't get the plague. If only we had a shovel.
Homicidal! Let's go find one.
Oh no, they sealed it up.
Don't worry, cat. We'll get you out of there.
Are you all right, little cat?
I think so. I know what you seek, my lady. I heard you speaking with my friend, Dr. Cadaver. The king of the trolls is imprisoned in the home of the boogeyman, beneath the deadfall.
Thank you. I must go to him at once.
Wait, there's something I wish to give you. Hold out your hand. It is one of my lives, my lady. You saved one of mine, so I feel I owe it to you. Still have 8 left.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
You must.
So that's an interesting development. We have an extra life fluctuating in our hands. That will become useful later on. But for right now we know that we have to get to the boogeyman's home. And so now we'll actually be able to do it. Alright, so now the branch is pointing up, so we'll have to leave and come back until it's pointing down. Otherwise, we'll be in some serious trouble. There we go.
Where exactly do you want me to dig?
Right there.
Oh, geez, lady. Are you sure? Are you positive?
Yep.
All right, if you insist. Stand back, miss. There you go. I really don't advise you to go down there, miss. I'm out of here.
Thanks for the advice, but I didn't have you dig all that hole for nothing, you know. Well, what have we here? Coffin. A lock. With some strange symbols on it. Symbols that we've seen somewhere before. Skull, bat, and spider.
Your Majesty? King Otar?
Yes, who?
Hello, my little moles.
Aw.
I hope you two get along, since you're going to spend the next 1,000 years together.
Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's even worse.
No!
So, with Matilda's help, I sought you out, Your Majesty.
You are a brave young woman, Princess. I am sorry things have taken such a dreadful turn.
Don't worry, King Otar. I'm sure we'll find a way out.
It seems we'd best hurry up about it.
Well, we don't really have much else of an alternative.
King Otar! Matilda said this thing was magical!
My dragon toad!
Sure what
He
she's
could
yelling
possibly dig us out. The jewel that brings him back to life is set in my armband. Blast! I can't pull it loose!
Well, this thing has certainly been getting a lot of use today.
Save us! Dig! Dig! Rosella, hurry!
Not quite sure how he fit down that tunnel.
Go! Tell Matilda we are coming. And if Malicia shows her evil face in the underground, Matilda must try to stall her for as long as possible.
We're safe!
Not for long, Princess. If we do not disguise ourselves, we will be discovered, and the consequences will be dire. Here, hold this object, just so. Now, point it at me.
Your Majesty, what have I done?
Don't worry, Princess. I have changed myself into this form so that I may travel safely through this dark land. We must also hide you before...
No! They got away!
Quickly, Princess, hide yourself.
How fortuitous. A disguise just appeared out of nowhere. Still waiting around for an explanation for that.
There now. Everyone will think you're the Lady Tsepish. You look downright scary, my dear.
Nice knowing you can see that from inside my pocket. Or sleeve, really. Alright, well, now we're certainly in an interesting situation. I guess the bones will still try to grab you if you do too much. That's true what Lady Tsepish does if you talk to her, though. While you're in this disturbance.
I've been haunting this spot too long.
I've been told something interesting happens if the boogeyman pops up while you're wearing this disguise. So we're gonna see if I can find out what all that's about. Because I've never actually tried it before.
lovely Lady Zeppish. Have you decided to leave your headless husband and run away with me yet?
Go away, you repulsive, slimy worm!
Well, that was interesting. So at least the boogeyman can't hurt us anymore.
Yes? Oh, my dear Lady Tepish. Tisk. Have you cried your eyes out again? Well, I'll replace them one more time, but that's it. I only have so many spare eyeballs, you know.
Oh, dear.
Dr. Cadaver, it's me, Rosella.
My dear Rosella, I'm happy to see you're still breathing. However, Malicia and her horrible gargoyle are hunting for you, so you best get out of Ooga Booga as fast as you can.
Gargoyle, eh?
We'd love to leave Ooga Booga, but the entrance to the underground has collapsed. It looks like it's sealed off for good.
Oh dear, that is a problem. Did you say we? May I presume you mean yourself and your tapeworm?
She does not. She is referring to me, King Otar Fenris III.
I see. Now, you'll have to leave through the main gate, but Malicia put that nasty swamp creature on guard. Well, let me see.
Yes,
maybe we'll find something helpful here. No, that won't work. Let me see. That one grows hair on bald werewolves. That one grows new tentacles. That one makes your head fall off.
Okay.
Ah.
What is it? It smells awful.
It's a defoliant, my dear. It'll knock the leaves off any kind of creepy crawly plant you'd care to think of. Totally non-toxic to animals. That's the beauty of it. It's a wonder I found it. These shells do need organizing.
Defoliant, eh? Looks like a perfume bottle to me, but if you say so.
How does your new backbone fit?
Oh, it's wearing quite well. It was a little stiff at first, but I'm working out the kinks.
So, this thing Malicia put by the Ooga Booga gateway is a plant?
It certainly is. A most unpleasant, slimy fellow. But that defoliant should knock the stuffing out of him.
You were a little too happy about that.
Does that little black cat belong to you, Dr. Cadaver?
She doesn't belong to me, Rosella. She is very independent. But we are good friends, and we look out for each other.
Thank you for all your help, Dr. Cadaver. You've been more than kind.
You're very welcome. Perhaps you'll think warmly of us dead folk in the future, hmm?
I suppose I will.
Yeah, about that.
Rosella, we must hurry. Let's resume our journey.
You're right, King Otar. We should go.
Why are you whispering? He already knows you're carrying something in your pocket.
Tell me about your father, Rosella. Hey, lady. love your dress.
Alright, let's get out of this place.
Well done, Princess.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, I can't believe how that defoliant stinks.
Fortunately, I have no nostrils at the moment.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Hello. My name is Rosella. Who are you?
Why, we're a lovely, charming, totally harmless plant, Muffin.
Muffin.
Harmless!
Totally.
Sorry, I kind of clicked through an interesting little bit of their introduction there. That was my bad.
You know, I've never seen a plant with teeth before.
Those aren't teeth, Candy Cane. They're little pointy flower buds. Why don't you come here and take a look?
Yeah, about that.
Can you, gentle plants, tell me how to get out of this swamp?
Why would you want to do that, Angel Food? On one side of the swamp is Ooga Booga, and everyone knows those folks are no fun. On the other side is the wood of the Weir folk. They'd eat a tender little thing like you in a second.
And they wouldn't leave a crumb for us!
Yeah.
Would you know any way to get through the wood of the werefolk, noble plants?
Not unless you're packing silver in your corset, Puddin'.
Noble plant. I like that.
Be quiet, you monocots. Of course there's a way, little sweetmeat. Just come on over here and I'll whisper it in your ear.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What did you mean when you said I couldn't get through the werewoods unless I had silver?
Weir folk hate silver, honey.
Hate it? It scares the spores out of them.
And so it does, Cream Bun. I just happen to have a big old chunk of silver tucked away in my pod. Come here and I'll let you have it.
Thanks anyway, but I've already got a chunk of silver. So.
Come on over here, Figgy Puddin'. I won't bite.
Yeah.
Not us.
No way.
Sure you won't.
Must have been a princess.
I'll never trust foliage again.
Indeed. But we do want to get at that flower, so give them something else to do.
Come on over here, Figgy Puddin'. I won't bite.
And yet they're still hungry.
Not us.
No way.
Yeah, I trust you about as far as I can throw you. Well, we did get a nice little flower out of the deal. And here will be the stone gargoyle that
Stop! We must talk, Princess.
Cadaver was talking about.
Before us is the home of Malicia. We must be cautious, or we will never reach the Vulcanix Underground.
King Otar, what are we to do? We can't enter the underground at all now that the elevator's collapsed. How can we stop the volcano?
I have heard of a secret entrance in the town of Folderol, although I know not exactly where. But now you must gather up your courage, for we have to find a way into Malicia's house. She stole from me a device that could possibly destroy her and save us all. We must recover it.
And so we shall. However, we're going to need something before we do that, and I completely forgot about grabbing it until just now. It's sort of a staple for Rosella to be carrying around, in the first game anyway. Machine to do with digging. You know that. It's his shovel. So now we are ready to enter the dwelling of Malicia, the second evil fairy Rosella's had to deal with in her life. We could try to go in the front door, but that's not going to work very well, seeing as how Malicia wants to kill us. So we're going to have to go in through the back door. Oh, but there is no back door, you say? Well, that's fine. We'll just have to make one.
Will you look at that? I think we found our way in.
Excellent, Rosella.
It's too small. I'll need something to enlarge it.
Fortunately, we happen to have such an object. Alright. Now we've got a hole, and now we have a way into Malicia's house. Unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and when we come back, we'll venture into her house and see what we find. Thank you for watching.